Man, my core is so sore from doing the ab wheel yesterday. Oh. And messing around like this right here, crawling on this stability ball has always been a challenge on your freaking guts. But trying to control it with your hands as well, it'll light your triceps on fire. No telling how many muscles it actually works. Super hard trying to stand up on one of these things. Whoa. Woo. Oh. About lost it back there, trying to spin around on it. Woo. So yeah, past several weeks, I've had a ton of conversations each day concerning our new travel club. Many of those conversations have been with existing friends. A lot have been with past travel club members from years ago. Some have been complete strangers. And I have personally enjoyed every conversation thus far, as the travel component is something that I have always been excited to discuss, especially with those who are as well interested in traveling. Especially if you got a family and you like traveling with your kids and stuff like I always have. I've always been eager to share with others how you can do more of it. And maybe even have more fun doing, well, maybe if you've only ever done it like the way everyone else does it, and you hadn't gotten to experience what it's like being, just for example, last week in Punta Cana with 200 plus members of our club. Let me tell you something. I've never been on any of our trips where all of our members weren't the most positive, like-minded, wanting to have fun having people you've ever met in your life. And it was no different in Punta Cana. It's actually one of the things that got me so fired up to start sharing the info once again. Sorry I can't talk this morning on this damn ball. But watching everyone having fun. Woo! All age groups, all ethnicities, everyone having fun. Multiple languages. That's what I like about it. And I've always been eager to help others do more of it. And then, as well, some people, not all, of course it's completely optional, but some people are like me and they like having all the opportunities they can have to earn additional income. And plus, if you are already a business owner or understand the benefits of having a home-based travel business, then I could talk to you personally a lot more than I can those that do not understand business nor the tax benefits that come with owning a home-based business, much less a home-based business inside of the travel space. tell you what else has been getting me excited. I've had a few of these conversations as well. And that is for the people that are currently booking travel for not only themselves and their family, but for friends. Maybe you already have like a side project where you're a quote unquote travel aficionado, travel rep, whatever you may want to call it, and you're spinning your wheels searching site to site, booking engine to booking engine, searching for the best price for you, your customers, whatever it may be. What I can give you access to confidently, standing on business as they say today, is the ability to perform all of those said actions through yourself. You would get the guaranteed best pricing available on hotels, rental cars. We have deep discounts on concerts, all types of entertainment, movie tickets. We don't have the guaranteed best pricing on cruises yet, to be honest with you. However, I nor any of my current team members that are cruise aficionados have been able to find a cheaper price on any of the cruises that we have searched. We do have all brands. I was just looking at some Norwegian Alaskan cruises for July of next year, 2026, for a group of friends out of Mississippi. We have every itinerary available that you would see available, once again, in any other booking engine. And thus far, along with the hotels and rental cars, our cruises have been, in my experience so far, well, not only mine, but my team members, as they are the ones sharing with me most of the cruise info, as I myself am not a huge cruise fan. I have been on multiple cruises myself. We have had a good time, but it ain't my cup of tea, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But I know for a lot of people, it is. And for those people, we can help you out with your cruise travel needs as well. Flights, Airbnb, normal hotel stays, whatever it may be. Oh, I just lost it. I've been on that ball this whole time. Woo. And my guts are feeling it, I'm telling you right now. But Airbnb, normal hotels, whatever it is that you're interested in booking, we got all that stuff. We got it all. Oh, lost it again. Whew, telling you, my damn guts are mush from yesterday doing all those reps on that ab wheel at the end of the workout, nose to the ground. And I've got a lot of people that are currently participating in the business. And for me, I've been doing this for over 13 years, so it's nothing new to me. But I am so excited whenever I talk to someone that has never seen the business model before, because I too do remember back February the 3rd, 2012, whenever I first seen it for the very first time myself. And you would have been pressed to find anyone more excited than I was. Dude, travel. I knew everyone wanted to travel. I knew I loved traveling. I was already currently traveling, vacationing, whatever you wish to call it, with my family. And I already wanted to do more of it. And you never have had to ask me twice whenever it came to old Tanner Flowers wanting to make some extra money. You see, I've never had any guaranteed income since I've been 23-year-old, 43 now. So 20 years I have had to live off of commissions earned based off of my own efforts. Not many people can say that, and not many people are used to that, nor the mindset required in order to, I guess you might want to say, achieve that goal. 20 years working for yourself successfully is something to be proud of, in my opinion. Whew. not many make it past their first year, and certainly not many make it past 5 years. Woo! And with me being accustomed to working for myself, working for myself all this time, and never having any guaranteed income coming in. When I say guaranteed income, you know, like people with a job, and they know come Friday evening they got a check coming in or a check getting deposited for whatever amount based off the amount of time that they have traded the previous week for dollars. I've never had that. Any money that I've had coming in, I've had to create that. And I've never had, as I always say, anyone beating my door down back there with a list of opportunities for me available to participate in and earn income for my family. So I am aware that not everyone is interested in earning any additional income. There are people out there right now that make more than enough income for themselves, their kids, and their grandkids. So believe it or not, not everyone is interested in earning additional income. I am. I don't make all the money in the world, you know. I don't have enough money for my kids and the grandkids, you get what I'm saying? So I'm not that guy. Matter of fact, as I've always said, I'm just a normal ass guy that's always been out here working his ass off. So if you're not interested in earning any additional income whatsoever, in addition to what you're currently earning for your family, well, there's no need in really listening to me, because that is what I am talking about right now. However, the ability to do so and earn said money is done via our travel club, which whenever it comes to earning additional income, I could just rattle off so many different ventures I'm involved in right now. Stump grinding, wildlife removal, crawl space encapsulation, drainage, real estate, rentals. I mean, all that stuff that I just said, it's just to make money, guys. You might be like, well, isn't that what everything's about? Well, not really. Once you start making enough money, then you start realizing, like, man, be nice to have something to do money-wise, money-making-wise that I actually enjoyed. You see all those things I rattled off? I don't care if I have another conversation involving any of them for the rest of my life. That's how much I don't care about any of that stuff. Will I have more conversations on it? Absolutely. And why? Why? Because I need to earn some money. See what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. So, if I can earn money, I guess I should say, here's what I've learned, and I'll share it with you. If I can ever earn money by doing something that I actually like doing, that I actually like talking about, well, that stuff happens a lot more organically than, say, talking about stuff that you don't really care about. Get what I'm saying? Hopefully I'm making sense to somebody. Just sharing my inner thoughts. Just my opinions. And everybody's got an opinion. Oh. Man, I may be too sore to even try to stand up on this thing right now. Whew. This right here has always been tough. What's real hard is trying to squat back down onto it. I think it's hard standing up. This right here is even harder. Oh, and I ain't gonna do it today. I'm telling you, I am too sore. I hit 23 reps yesterday right here with the ab wheel, nose to the ground at the end of a workout. Man, whew, I'm sore all the way through my damn ribs right now. Whoa! Oh man. So I'll tell you something cool. I had a guy join a couple days ago into our travel club. He chose to do the business as well. Most people do, not everyone. No one is obligated to do the business. As I just stated, some people have zero interest in the business, and that is perfectly okay. As I also just stated, I just got back from Punta Cana where we had over 200 members. Now you would think out of 200 plus members that a lot of those people were business builders as well, and you would be wrong. There were very few of us business builders within all of those travel club members. And that is something that I especially took note of. Because you see, back in 2012, whenever I first started doing this business, I thought everyone was like me, and I thought everyone wanted the chance to make money. And I thought as soon as people were shown the chance that they could make money based on their own efforts, that seriously, I thought everyone would do it. Whoa. And as I just said, whoa, damn, I lost it. Woo. I thought everyone would do it. And man, I could not have been further from the truth. What was I thinking? I go up to my friends, so excited to show them this new business that I found, because I knew they were going to be just as excited as I was. Shit, several of them would laugh at me. Some of them would completely ignore me, wouldn't even give me the time of day to show them. Several of them would always tell me things that they had heard their other, what I always say, broke dick buddies say. And if you want to know a broke dick comment, I'll go ahead and let you know, so that whenever your ears do hear it, you will be able to identify, oh shit, this person here talking is a damn broke dick. And those broke dicks will typically say stuff like, oh man, that's a pyramid scheme. How many of you have heard that before? I know I've been told it hundreds of times. I've heard it this week, okay? You're never going to stop hearing it, because unfortunately, the majority of people out here in existence that you come in contact with daily, that you have access to right now, this very second, they are uneducated on business, no matter what they believe, no matter what you believe, honestly. You may think that you got all these ambitious friends that know a lot about earning income for themselves on their own accord, but whenever it comes time to step up to the line and do so, you don't got that many friends willing or able to do that right there. And you know why? I've always found this puzzling, because truth is they're all able to do so, but it takes one very special ingredient to build any business, much less the business like I'm discussing right now at this very moment. And that skill, that ingredient that not very many people have, unfortunately, I wish I could make more people have more of it, and that's confidence. Why don't people have confidence? Same reason more people don't hop here on these live videos, because they're more concerned with the view count up here in the corner and what these people are saying in the comments, and they're afraid somebody's going to say something to hurt their precious little feelings, or they're afraid they're not going to look that cool and get that many views up there on the view counter, and then they're going to end the video, shut the stream down feeling like a failure. Okay? That's why. If you ever want to get past that point of thinking, in my opinion, the best advice I could give you is you got to stop caring. And you might be like, well, that's easy for you to say. You know, you're successful, Tanner. You've done businesses like this for years. You've grown huge teams. Well, I hadn't whenever I started. Whenever I started doing this, I didn't know anything about it. And I will have you know that whenever I started, February the 3rd, 2012, I broke the company record. So I'm sure you can tell by my accent. Somebody says something about it, you know, at least once a week. My entire life. Damn, you got a southern accent. Come by it honestly, right? I mean, born, bred, and raised right here in Tennessee, okay? All I've ever been is myself. I remember going from elementary school to middle school, and my friends started using words like, what's up, dog? What's up, cuz? I remember just stuff like that. And I remember just laughing to myself, knowing these people didn't talk like this 6 months before, nor the 6 years previous, but now they're changing their entire vocabulary to do what? This is something I recognized in 7th grade. To fit in, right? You know what I'm talking about. That's never concerned me. I've always been more concerned with authenticity. I think authenticity is an investment. I think the more time you can put into being truly authentic to yourself, the future outcome and opportunities that will become available to you because you chose to do so and establish a character inside of this universe that is based on those morals of integrity and credibility, I think it pays off. The same as I think it's going to pay off for the people that have a lack of integrity, that have a lack of morals. You see, the results they're producing are on the decline. That lack of results in a lack of self-belief in those people. A continued cycle of said events continues the decline of belief to a point that a person becomes content and they lose all ambitions and dreams that they once possessed at a younger age. Can anyone relate to what I just said? The same cycle works in a positive uptrend. To the people that choose to put in the effort, put in the time, put in the work, those people achieve results that do what? That inspires them even more. It increases their self-belief. That increase in self-belief, in self-confidence, will lead to them putting forth even more effort into the universe. And that added supply of effort being applied into the universe will do what in return? Create more results, which in turn continue the cycle in an upward trend, whereas before I just mentioned, people with the wrong mindset continue the downward trend motion of lack. Whereas you see others continuously gaining in life. It's right here. Doesn't take but a handful of events thrown at you here in a short amount of time to get you down. Chop your legs out from under you, so to speak. We've all gotten down. I've gotten down. I've been down this month, you know. Some of my other businesses right now are a bit slower than I would like for them to be. You see what I'm saying to you here? Nothing is always on the up and up. Nothing. I don't care how many income streams you have available. Not all of them are firing on all cylinders at all times. That's why whenever you live a lifestyle such as mine, where all income is based on your own efforts, well, if you're like me and you don't have all the money in the world, then you need the added abilities to earn said income and all ways you have disposable to you that enables you to earn it. Now, with all the options available, I would suggest to you or anyone else only participating inside of endeavors that you actually like. Because if you actually like something, it's going to show. The people you're talking to, they can tell if you're full of shit or not. And they know whether or not, if you're just trying to sell them. And let me tell you something. Ain't nobody out here likes a salesperson. Nobody. Ain't nobody likes being sold. But you know what everybody loves? We love to buy. We love buying stuff. It makes us feel good. You see what I'm saying? But careful what you buy. Careful what you invest your hard-earned money into. even more careful of what you put your time into. You can make more money, but you can't make more time. Can't make more time. Oh, damn it! God, I was so close to getting back on that thing that time. Damn. Whew, almost had it. Zapped. Hey, Lulu's laughter. Lulu's laughter. Can't talk, sorry. Exhausted. I'll have to send you a link over to our travel club. It is a membership-based business that I've been participating in now for over 13 years. We have currently, I appreciate you commenting by the way, and we have currently rebranded at the end of last year. We have got a ton of new information available. I personally just got back from Punta Cana, Dominican Republic with my family. We had an absolute blast. Had over 200 members there with us. All-inclusive 5-star Grand Palladium Resort, airport transfers included. Our group got deep discounts on all of the excursions. My family decided to go to Skate Park Punta Cana. We hiked through the jungle. We got to see beautiful waterfalls, zip lines. They had monkeys, iguanas, snakes. I actually caught a snake. Caught a blunt-headed green tree snake on one of the towers when we're waiting in line for the zip lines. People were freaking out. And the snake was right by their feet. Little did they know who was in line with them. That's one of the things that I do for a living. I started Tennessee Technicians here in 2005, and that was our first service offered was wildlife removal. And my favorite services concerning wildlife removal have always been snake removal. So whether I'm here local or out of the country on vacation, if I see a snake and I know it's not venomous, chances are I'm going to do everything in my power to catch it. And even at times, I have been known to be rather ignorant and catch the venomous ones as well. And I have had a couple close encounters, and being out of the country especially, I've really got to be mindful because some of those green tree snakes there are rear-fanged and they're not that toxic to humans, but I was reading that they do possess kind of like a hog nose here, slight venom. So again, just got to be careful doing stuff like that. You get out of the country and a lot of the venomous snakes, you know, they don't even look that venomous, or they don't look venomous at all. Whereas here where I live in, of course, the United States, in Tennessee, you know, all we've really got to worry about are copperheads and rattlesnakes. So those are easy for me to identify. So anyway, I appreciate you commenting. Lulu Laughter, if I said it right. And if you would like more details on our club, feel free to click my profile, I guess. I don't know how to do it honestly, but send me a message. And once I get out of here, I will definitely follow up with you. And you'll be welcome to ask me any questions that you would like. And I will do my best. I'll do my best to get your questions answered. Y'all don't think I'm going to be sore just for playing around on this damn ball? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be crawling around on it will wear you out. It takes a lot of control. Whoa. Oh. 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 And I would still like to stand up on it and squat all the way back down without falling. Whoa! I've tried twice now. I almost had that last one. Man. Triceps are lit. Oh. Oh. There it is. There it is. Woo! And that's tough. That's tough to do right there, I'm telling you. Oh! 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 I fell first 2 times trying to do that. Finally got that 3rd attempt. Man! Sweating all over now. Whew. Oh! 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 Should tag this ball. I do have this Tri-Deer yoga ball available inside of my TikTok shop, actually. Totally forgot to do that. And I have been using this brand of stability balls now for years and years. Probably since maybe like 2015, maybe even 16. So these are good balls. Several of these things are probably like maybe even damn 7-year-old or better. Whew. They've lasted. Oh man. Oh, oh man. So, I was saying earlier, and I had a conversation the day before yesterday with a friend of mine who he himself is a self-employed business owner as well. And they're out of North Carolina. And I haven't gotten a chance to ever meet his wife, to be honest. I don't even know what his wife's name is. That's how much I don't know. But I do know what he shared with me. And he shared with me that at his wife's company, she is in charge of booking travel for a lot of the employees and a lot of their team events. And he said they do a lot of concerts for their employees, for the team building camaraderie. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with what I am discussing right now. And with her being in charge of booking all said travel and team related events, they were wondering if she could book all of that through themselves and what would the benefit of doing such avail to them. And that was a great question. And so great, as a matter of fact, that instead of just telling them an answer that I did think was accurate, I wanted to make sure, because the last thing that I can afford to do is ever give someone false information. Again, as I've already stated in this video, my income is based off of my credibility. And I cannot afford to jeopardize that credibility with anyone or with any particular endeavor. So what did I do? I personally called customer service myself 2 afternoons ago. And I got a nice lady on the phone, and I was asking her, I said, here was my question. Ma'am, I said, I've got a friend that just joined in North Carolina, and his wife is in charge of booking their company employees travel. She books all their hotels, rental cars, they do a lot of team building events, they book a lot of concert tickets. I said, question is, can she book all of those itineraries through her own website that she and my friend now own, or do the employees need to place membership themselves? Guess what the answer is? She can book all of that through herself. And you might be like, well, what's the good in that? Well, first and foremost, saving the company money. Because we get the guaranteed best prices on, of course, 2 of the things that she books most of, and that is hotels and rental cars. Secondly, all those team building activities, all the entertainment stuff they do, most all of that is now going to be able to be booked via their own personal website for all said employees. Now, she, of course, is paying with a company credit card. But let's just say you are like me and you are doing that for your employees now currently. You're the one in charge of booking hotel rooms for travel jobs, for conventions, whatever it may be. You're the one booking the flights. You're the one booking the rental cars. Not sure if I said rental cars or not yet. Whew. I'm about exhausted, guys. And if you're booking all of that on your credit card, right, your company card or whatever card you're using, that currently avails to you the most travel rewards per dollar spent, with your credit card of choice, right? Well, you're still going to get all of those points. You see, you still pay with the same credit card that gives you all those points. And not only that, if you're like me and you're a Delta SkyMiles member, you still enter in all your SkyMiles info. So you get all your SkyMiles as well, okay? And then, on top of all the points that you're earning that way, you earn rewards points via our club that are currently applicable towards our company products. However, hint, 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 note, 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 coming up right around the corner, we are making it available. It's currently in the works for you to apply said travel points earned via shopping through yourself on travel or through our online shopping mall towards your travel needs. So think about earning all of those points that she'd be earning for booking all of that travel, or that you be booking for your employees or whatever. You're saving them the money. You're getting the points. You're saving your company money. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're earning the points on your credit card. You're earning your SkyMiles. And then you're earning points through our club as well. And if you so choose to become an ambassador like myself, then you too will own a legit home-based travel business. And now, I am no CPA. This is not financial advice. But to all of everyone listening, there are many tax advantages of owning your own business, okay? Much less a business inside of the travel space. So if you are already educated on tax deductions involved with owning your own businesses, and you can think there logically of how beneficial it would be to own a travel business, okay? Hint, hint, wink, wink. Oh, then hit me up. I'd love to talk to you. I really would. And not just to sell you, because hey, I'll be the first one to tell you, if you don't like it, I don't want you to do it. I'll say that again. If you're not interested, I don't want you to do it. It's real simple. You might be like, damn, you're the best salesman I've ever heard. You trying to sell me right now? No, I'm not. I used to be. I used to try to sell everybody. It's not worth it. If you sell somebody into something, doesn't matter what it is, that they're not truly interested in, as I was just mentioning a minute ago, they're going to quit. And with that being said, I would just as soon save the heartache and never have them in the first place. And you might be like, well, wouldn't you get credit for their sale even if they entered the system and quit? Absolutely. Keep your money. You hear me? That ain't me. I'm not out to sell anyone or anybody listening. If you're interested in travel, vacations, business, having fun, all I'm saying is I'm interested in all of the same things, okay? And if you'd be interested at all in hearing how we could work together to create some additional income for you and your family, or for you and your family to have more fun by getting access to wholesale travel prices versus retail prices, feel free to reach out to me. I'm not even sure how to do it here on live video, but if you can private message me, do so, and I will follow up with you as soon as I get free. My name's Tanner Flowers, and I appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll talk to each of you once again, inside of that next video.